Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for August 20 through 26, 2023. My name is Dawn, and you're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Thank you for being here. I have decided to start these readings with an oracle card from the Archangel Oracle card deck by Diana Cooper, because I have been getting guidance in my last few meditations that I need to work more closely with the angels. I feel like we need to work more closely with the angels anyway. We are going to be going through a really rocky time. I mean, we already are going through a rocky time, but now it is really the time to really start working with these angels to help bring in more of our own knowledge and to make those connections with our higher selves. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your card. Archangel Sandalphon. Oh, I work with this angel every single day, and I'll tell you more about him. Archangel Sandalphon says, tune in to your divine potential. Bring the world into harmony. And if you look at him, he looks like he's got like this indigenous energy to him, right? Because he's playing the flute. He's got his Indian feather in his hair. I love him. I love Archangel Sandalphon. I've been working with Archangel Sandalphon for a number of years. And you know what? I think I'll just read to you the message in the book about him, because I feel as though this information is lovely to share and it may help you this week, okay? So Archangel Sandalphon is known as the tall angel because his energy reaches from the center of earth to source. How I use his energy is when I sit down to do my meditations every morning, when I meditate, I create a brand new grounding cord in now time. I ask Archangel Sandalphon to open up the Earth Star Gateway. The Earth Star Gateway is the first chakra on the fifth dimensional level and above that starts you on your path of ascension. So working with that energy every day as you're resetting that energy to be in this fifth dimensional energy so that you can bring it in and incorporate it into your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. So he is in charge of the development of the Earth Star chakra, which is the ball of light below your feet. When you move onto the ascension ladder, your Earth Star is the first fifth dimensional chakra to anchor. Thank you for the validation. It is the foundation for your ascended self. First, you will sense it as black and white. Then it gradually becomes iron gray and finally shimmering silver. It holds your potential and joy. Through it, you can access new spiritual technology, extraterrestrial wisdom, and assistance from the angelic realm. Only when your Earth Star is activated can your stellar gateway chakra open. Okay, so let me explain a little bit about that. As I had mentioned, your Earth Star chakra is below your feet. I usually see it about 10 feet below my feet. And when I create my bubble, my white bubble around me, the white light, which I infuse with a bunch of other energy in that bubble to keep me safe. When I access the top portion of my chakras for the fifth dimensional levels, you call on Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Metatron and Archangel Sandalphon work together. For me, Archangel Sandalphon is a warm, it's like earth. It's like being hugged by an angel that is a very grounded, loving, nurturing angel. Every time I imagine him, he always comes and hugs me, and I feel that angelic hug, okay? So I know I'm tapping in because it's the same energy every time. I feel it the exact same way. When I call in Archangel Metatron to open up my star gateway, my stellar star gateway, my cosmic star gateway, and my galactic star gateway, which are all gateways that need to be worked through in order for all of those to be opened. When he comes in, his energy is very fiery. So you might find his energy to be a lot more comforting to you because you are a fire sign, right? Sagittarius. So, but for me, I find his energy to be hot, and I find when I can feel him when he's here. To me, his energy is a bright orange, like he's on fire with a little bit of that red and yellow kind of energy going on. And for me, when I tap into his energy, I feel like him wanting just to push me forward. Like he wants me to, in order to work with him, actually, you have to be willing to do the work. And if you're not willing to do the work, he will passively be there, but he is not as strong as if you decide that you're going to step out and really practice your walk your talk. That's a good way to put it. Okay. When you receive this card, you are advised to strengthen your spiritual foundation. Call on Archangel Xenophon to help you develop your Earth Star chakra and open up the higher potential of all your chakras by placing his fifth dimensional silver reflective bubble over you. Sense it around you. Also ask Archangel Xenophon to connect you to the true notes of your divine blueprint. You may feel, to connect you to the true notes of your divine blueprint. What does that mean to you? What is your divine blueprint? This is the blueprint that you came at, that when Creator created you, this was the blueprint the Creator used in order to create your essence, your soul, okay? In order for you to be able to tap into that, you can ask for help for you to be able to connect with that information in your own meditations much more easily. You may feel them resonating through the cells of your body and your energy fields, then reverberating through the universe. Take a moment to feel your essence chiming with the notes of everyone on Earth, bringing everything into perfect harmony. Okay, so for those of you that would like to work with Archangel Xenophon, maybe this is the first time you've heard of this Archangel, and you would be willing to work with that energy, what I'd like you to do is just close your eyes and we'll do it. We'll call him in. For those of you who are not interested in working with this energy, I'm just going to ask that you sit and just take your breaths, think about your breathing, and just put your white light of protection around you. But those of you who want to work with Archangel Xenophon, let's just go ahead and close our eyes for a second and just take a deep breath in and let it out. Archangel Xenophon, we ask to work with you today. And for those of you that have not worked with Archangel Xenophon before, this is an opportunity for you to call him into your space and let him know that you are interested in making this connection, that you would like to learn more. You'd like to learn how to open up your Earth Star gateway so that you can start your ascension path in the fifth dimension. And I know he would be willing to work with you. Okay, so let's take another deep breath in. Thank you. Okay, so let's do your reading. Okay, you have the Page of Wands. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups. You have the Seven of Cups. And you have the Three of Wands. Okay, so you have 3 cups and you have 2 wands. So the wands have to do with this fiery energy. As I had mentioned, you're Sagittarius, so you understand this fire energy very well. The cups have to do with our emotions. The cups have to do with how we think about things. It talks about our relationships, how we relate and understand our own inner being within our heart space, and then how we communicate from the heart. It's very different than a spade or a sword, sword energy, which is all about mental. So it feels today that there's going to be a lot of heart-centered, warm passion that is going to be expressed in this reading. We start off with this page of wands. So in this page is talks about explosive creativity. This person is honing their skills or their passion. They're very creative. This could represent an apprenticeship, meaning that you may be going into something new that is new to you. Maybe it could be working with this archangel, right? That would put you into an apprenticeship type of a situation if you decided that you wanted to start working with the angels for yourself. This is something about, trying new things and giving yourself permission to dream. The thing about the pages in tarot is that in court, you have your king, you have your queen, you have your knights who go out and they fight the battles and do all of that. Well, the pages are the younger people. So this references a younger type of an energy or a younger person in your life, or it could be you feeling younger for whatever reason. Maybe you are really feeling up and excited and exuberant this next week. But the role of the page is also to give messages. So it could very well be that you've been waiting for an important message to come in that is going to help you with your creativity, help you with your passion, help you with your motivation. And it could just be intuitive messages from you, your higher self, okay? Your next card is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups to me is a soulmate. This is the card of romantic partnerships. This is a card of connected hearts. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that somebody new is coming into your life, but that potential is there. If you want it, it is there. The other thing about this card is if it isn't related to romance, it could very well mean that you're going to make a very strong, like soul level connection with business, like a business partner or some type of a project that you would be working on that would come from that heart space where you would both come together, right, and have a lovely exchange of ideas and expression, and it just coming from a really fantastic space. This card can also represent union. It can also represent potential marriage. You might be getting a marriage proposal, who knows? But this is the perfect pairing. This card is surrounded by love and affection. So this is like your next step for next week. And this is just coming completely from your heart. There's a lot of passion with this card as well. Your obstacles is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups, once again, is heartfelt centered, but this guy is walking away from something, right? He's just like, I'm done. I'm out of here, and off he goes. So he's walking away from something that he's ready to let go of. But as this energy is situated in your obstacles position in this reading, it could very well mean that you're regretting a previous choice, meaning you walked away and now you're going, oh gosh, what did I do? Or maybe you're feeling stuck in a current situation. So this could also represent fear blocking your path, blocking your momentum. So if you're feeling like you're ready to move through some of that energy, that may be blocking you, preventing you from being where you truly want to be. Just know that you're entering a time of intense shifting and releasing of old stories. Okay, these are the stories that you may be telling yourself. My feeling is that if you've walked away from something, it's typically a good reason why you walked away. And while you may be missing the person or missing the situation or thinking, oh, it was better on the other side, pull yourself right back in. Okay, you can actually call on Archangel Sandalphon to help bring you back into harmony. This energy will actually help you do that and help you to heal that feeling within you. Okay. Your next card is the Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups is a card of choices, right? And again, this is all emotional stuff that's going to be brought before you. So where before you might have regretted a choice, this time you're going to have a lot of choices to consider. And this is a card that's telling you that you need to move forward. And even though you've got all these choices that you could potentially make, and you may be analyzing each one, this card is telling you to just sink into your heart. Go into your heart and go with the one that feels the most resonant with your heart at this time. Because even if you're just taking a choice that allows you to step to the next, moving forward, progressing, right? At least you're not stuck with this regretting. You know, at least you're making a choice and at least you're moving forward. So pick reachable goals this week, even if you have lots of options, because that's basically what this card is saying. And it ends with the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is my success card. If you look at the guy, he is up here on this mountain. And this is, I believe, the only card in the tarot where the guy has his back to the card. So you can't see the expression on his face. But what he's doing is he's watching all these ships that are in the water, right? Those ships are going away from the harbor. And he is looking at those ships because he's planted seeds and now he has to wait to get the messages back. But he's not afraid to seek what he wants, right? And there are some creative solutions because he's got these wands, which is that fire energy. And he completely understands his ambitions. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to go after. This could also represent a new relationship or a new client, once again, tying into this card. And it also represents a lucky break. So that kind of wraps up your reading. It looks like you're going to have a really great week this next week. There's no major arcanas, which would mean that it's really heavy energy. It feels very light. It feels very heartfelt, and it feels kind of fiery, which ties into your energy. So I hope this is helpful to you. Please take what resonates, release what doesn't. I look forward to speaking to you again. And until then, enjoy your week.